What is the best new restaurant you've been to?
I have been to way too many recently that it's so hard to actually make that decision.
Top three out of Samuel.
So I really liked Lost Reef, which is a cocktail bar. I mean, I know it's not a restaurant, but I thought it was a really cool like themed restaurant.
Where is it?
It's up in Lakeview. It's a little bit of a upscale like cocktail bar, which sometimes Lakeview doesn't always have.
Okay.
So I really like that.
So I gotta get fancy for it. Is what
No. It's I went in a t-shirt, so like it's
your t-shirts are fancy though.
No, they're not. Uniqlo, $10. What other ones?
Gap off the sale rack.
I was like, that's a restaurant. God, what I'm drawing a blank on the name. It was Le Select. Le Select was so good. It's a new French restaurant. It's done by the Boca Group. It is downtown. It's where Bottled Blonde used to be, so the neighbors are probably really happy about it. That it's now that they put.
I don't know what Bottled Blonde is, but I could probably figure it out.
So Bottled Blonde was a bar essentially that they turned into a nightclub, and they didn't have the permits for it, and so all the people on Wells Street were so mad about it, and so they took years to close it down finally, and so now it's this like super upscale place.
It's not in the old Tequila Roadhouse spot, is it?
It was.
Just kidding.
So before Bottled Blonde, it was a sushi restaurant. I forget what the sushi restaurant was named, but so I would say that. But the little hidden gem, little secret is upstairs. So you like, there's an elevator and it goes up to the second floor, and they have this beautiful cocktail lounge. Wow. It is so pretty.
I'm noticing a theme.
Yes. Well, yeah. And hey, look, a nice cocktail is always, but it's a really cute date spot. So like, I went with friends, but it would be a really cute date spot. It is.
I'm going to take my boyfriend there.
I mean, it has red velvet, like curtains all over. I mean, really pretty lighting. It was, yeah. Okay. I would say that would be my number one.
Super. Fantastic.
What's yours?
I'm a creature of habit.
You are. You go to the same restaurants.
I am a creature of habit. Absolutely. I have 5 restaurants that I go to religiously because I know what I order. I know the food is good. And I hate going to a place where I'm going to have a bad meal. But for our anniversary this year, my husband arranged for us to go to a newer restaurant in the West Loop called Lyra.
It's so fun.
It was very fancy. Yeah. I thought I was somewhat dressed up. When I got there, I realized that I clearly wasn't dressed up. It was a very to-be-seen type place. The food was fantastic. The GM, Kevin, there is top-notch. Made sure we were so well taken care of. Side note, we know him because our daughters actually go to school together. He's a fantastic person. He was the one that helped set it up for us to go down there. Our food was fantastic. It was a Greek emphasis, but
it is.
Everything was so good. No matter what we had put in front of us, everything was better than the thing before. We had a fantastic meal. The people watching was top notch.
What was the one thing that you were telling me the other day about it?
Oh, when we left?
Yeah.
I haven't been in the West Loop at night in a long time. We walked out, and first of all, there was a line around the corner to get in, which kind of blew my mind. It's been a while since I've been part of that scene, so to say. I was at one point in time. I was much cooler. But there was 3 Bentleys parked right out front. And there were 3 very young people getting out of these Bentleys. And one of the Bentleys was honestly one of the ugliest cars I've ever seen in my life. Hands down. The whole thing is that money doesn't buy to taste. The Bentley was the ugliest thing. It was blinged out in ways that a car shouldn't be blinged out. And he opened up the door and it had orange. Orange is in the fruit. Not like burnt or anything like that. It had orange leather on the inside.
It wasn't a stylized orange.
Oh, no.
Okay.
It was terribly ugly. But there were 3 Bentleys outside. Regardless, food was fantastic. Drinks were fantastic. The vibe was fun. They did this thing that if you had a birthday, they had these gigantic sparklers. They're a little phallic looking, to be completely honest, but they come out and they go, and you see the whole staff going around. So it was, I think, a great place for not only a date, but for a big event.
They actually do it after every, so at night, like after everyone
turns into a
leaves,
nightclub.
it turns into a nightclub, and they have a really good DJ that performs there on the weekends, and it's so fun. And yes, it is packed, and everyone has a sparkler. I laugh and I like joke that I'm just gonna like sneak a sparkler in my pants and then like light it by myself just to like look a little cooler, but on like a discount. You know how like you go to like Aldi?
Yeah.
Yeah, sparkling.
We can work on that.